Hope Uzodinma have put bounty on Gentle. What did Gentle do? Because he contacted Gentle to work for him. Gentle said, no, I will not work for you. I am working for Biafra. Hope Uzodinma contacted Gentle to work for him. Gentle said, I cannot work for you. I am working for Biafra. They put bounty on Gentle. Hope Uzodinma and Soludo, they succeeded in capturing the DOS. The DOS handed themselves over to Hope Uzodinma and Soludo. Soludo spoke about it, confessed it on national TV, that the IPOB DOS is working with them. That was when Master Simon Ekpa walked completely out and said, we are not part of them. We are not IPOB. We are not. We are not IPOB as an organization. From that moment, that was when we knew that IPOB is a pressure group of the zoological group, and that is the role they are playing. IPOB have continued to play a pressure group, political pressure group for the Southeast governors. The idiot in Switzerland confirmed it, that the governors came to them and told them to hand over the ESN, and they handed over the ESN to the governors. And after they handed over the ESN to the governors began to advertise it and use it for their own interests. It was from there the governors created the Bubago. It was from there they created the Udogachi. They created different kinds of security outfits. And after they have handed over everything to the governors, what happened? What happened? They now focus, they channel their energy on Mazi Simon Ekpa, fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa to join them. Now you feel that you can get your own, you can get us Biafra by joining the criminals that call themselves politicians. Since you feel that that is the way to go, why don't you keep yourself busy and continue to do that? You see the debt that is hovering everywhere in the Biafra land. What are you doing about the debt? What are you doing about the insecurity, loss of life and property in Biafra land? Nothing, absolutely. The only thing you are doing today is to blackmail your brother, blackmail your sisters, to blackmail the United States of Biafra government, to blackmail the Liberation Army. That is what you are doing. And you say you look for, you want freedom. I don't know the kind of freedom you're looking for. And Chukwu Okike Abiyama will never forgive you. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will never spare you, no matter whom you are, wherever you are. And you are sponsoring, supporting the evil that is happening in Biafra land. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will never forgive you. He have blackmailed our soldier, Gentle, and he has come to speak his mind. And he has given you the order, even with your original name. Go and verify. Go to your oracles. Go to your gods and ask questions. If you find him guilty, let him face the consequence. But if he's not guilty, every one of you that involved in this blackmail, you will pay dearly. Your entire generation will pay. Our land is burning. Our land is on fire. The least you can do today is to think of how to save your people, not how to destroy them. The land of Biafra is on fire. The least anybody can do is to think of how to save that nation, not how to destroy it. And I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will open up our eyes to know that these criminals that call themselves politicians are not our friends, but our enemies. Let us hear this message from our Supreme Damazi Nnamdi Kanu before we round up.
No amount of provocation that will make me to go to Abuja to beg for Fulani soldiers to come to our land to kill our never.
No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, do not be discouraged. We shall overcome the challenges that are coming from east, from west, from north, from south. I want us to listen to this very message of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. With this message, we are going to round up the program. Let us hear the message that is coming from our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Very, very important that we listen to his voice.
Rise up to defend or argue for the rights of these people to the government. None of you are right for us. What people are doing, you are just in office serving for and the government. No matter if I were to be a governor, or had I been a governor in our land, there is no amount of provocation that would make me to go to Abuja to beg for Fulani soldiers to come into our land to kill our people. I will never do it. Never. Not even a billion people. But it goes to show the level of hatred that these people have for us. It goes to show the extent they are prepared to go in order to subdue the truth. And they will is the one champion. Why are you threatening people with the economic life? Why? Their means of survival. Why? Because you know you will lose. They start fighting, you will lose. I saw most of the guys now losing. People can make all the noise you like. You can come out and talk whatever rubbish. You can falsify the news. You can pay all the journalists to write your own narrative as entirely your business. But the truth will always speak for itself. And the truth of the matter is that you cannot win this anymore. You cannot win it. Not even defend this. Nobody in history has ever defeated the volunteer army of the people. Go and read it. Nobody ever. Go and study it for you. We are in very critical times. If you go to my page, you will really calculate a little bit of it so that others can see. If you Google the Times Magazine of London, 7th of October, this is see what it did to us. The so-called 190. If after going through this, if after reading all this, you still believe in 190 as a Biafran, more or less as a good person, as an atheist person, as a particular person, then believe you me, there is something fundamentally wrong with your brain cells. You're not born. And these are the people that the likes of Audios of Carlo, Dave O'Malley are forcing us to belong to. These are the people that killed us. Imagine what our soldiers will be doing in their graves, whatever they're lying today. That the same people that came to our race are being invited into our land to continue to kill by those that claim that must be us. And you want me to respect you? How is that possible? How is that possible? I ask you. How? If not for IPOB, would anybody remember 30th of May? Of course not. But you are rescue leaders. We are the leaders. We want to go. Look at it. So after this very pathetic and hopeless display of cowardice and stupidity, you think I will allow you to go to Abuja to go and negotiate on behalf of IPOB? Is that what you think? One Fulani will look at you, you will start wetting your pants. Your posture will be soaked. It's normal because you're a coward, a wretched coward. The only place you people have strength in this life is to bring army to attack your own people. That is the only time that is the only time you want to sense your power. But when Mietiala was raping and killing my mothers, you wretched, idiotic coward, therefore man, came on television and was crying like a little baby. Did you ask the army to come to kill Mietiala or to flush them out of the police state? No, you did not. I gave the order to the men on the ground. And today, we have reached the mistake of Mietiala terrorist group. You did not do it. We did it. Not you. The only time it matters to you is to bring an army to kill your people. That is the only time people have courage and strength. That is why you people don't deserve the way you are telling me. You people are different. Beyond different. Look at Daniel Adams. Daniel Adams. Look at Akintoye. Professor Akintoye. Look at Sunday. ask all you idiots from the East, fools, how many times have you heard any so-called Yoruba or politician rise up and say, arrest them all, kill them all, do this, how many times have I seen? You didn't believe that? How many times? Yet you don't do anything. That is why Fulanis are begging Yoruba every day, begging them. We will give you this. Don't beg away. But look at you idiots begging every day. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Alahaji. Yes, Alahaji. You have nothing. You don't know. You know what this. You don't know nothing. All of you. So God governors, you don't know nothing. They come, they promise you, Senate President. The only people that have a 6 or 7 Senate President. The only one group of the idiocy. When they are white masters, ordinary Senate President you can no longer have, you can no longer get, you can no longer enjoy, never again. The time they gave it was like ping pong. After this person is that, what's that man's name again? I've forgotten his name. After that, it was Chubakere. After Chubakere, it was Parasite. After Parasite, oh my God in heaven, only one thing. The same thing you're doing today, all of you idiotic governors. That's what they're doing. And when you were doing it, you thought you were doing your people a great service. Then you were doing them a greater disservice. Do you know why? After all that nonsense you've been taking, you're serving your person, all of you are loyal. You go behind the back. I ever say when I'm undermined Chubakere. Chubakere came out and undermined with God knows whoever. The other person tells us and came. One by came, only you, only one thing. And when you were doing it, you thought you were advancing your political careers. But today, look at the consequences. No Igbo man is holding a military position. Not even David. None. That tells you that the path you people are traveling is disastrous. Disastrous. What stops you from something called magnanimity? What stops all these governors from being magnanimous? To say, okay, you've done very well so far. Let us take it over from here. Every 30th of May, there's going to be a lockdown of all our land. At least, if you try it only once, believe you me, the next day your phone will be. And that's your boyfriend, that's your lover, that Alahaji that is loving you. They will upgrade you maybe from 1 room to the penthouse of the hotel, maybe a transport. Where they're using you in Abuja. Because you're all rent boys. We know that for sure. We know that before they give you any discount, and you guess what they do? They will sleep with you. Isn't that what they did one of you? All these people you call the governors, ask them who doesn't have a boyfriend that is an Alhaji. But they are married. That is why they have no soul. The Fulani will need to do that to them. It's called Dandawood. In order to remove humanity from them. If you don't know, let me tell you. These are the idiots. Some of you, wretched. I don't know how to describe you. These are the idiots you call your leaders. Do you know the meaning of leadership? Do you understand the meaning? Look at Yoruba. They are singing Yoruba national anthem in their schools. Compare that to the idiots that you have from Biafra land. Therefore, it's a logo, I don't know how to do it in English language. We'll see. I am warning everybody tonight, if you come out on the 31st on Monday, you are going to die. I don't want Nigerian army to kill you and then start blaming people that are innocent. Because some of you hate yourselves. Self-hatred is the key killer of the destiny of this. Self-hatred. When you hate yourself, other people will hate you 4 times over. If you come out on the 31st and warning everybody you're going to die, that's very day down. And should the zoo army attempt any stupidity, they will be confronted on that very day too. I want people to leave the roads open. Can you hear this way? Don't come outside. So that's statement for people. Don't come outside. Let us settle this nonsense once and for all. Because the Nigerian army, they are made up of cowards. They always attack civilians. That's what they do. You defeat them, they start attacking civilians. Today they blocked the preacher. Can you imagine something? They blocked the preacher, shouting like mad. What they are trying to do is to see if by inflicting collective punishment on the populace, somehow it will turn against people who are fighting for liberation. I want to remind them that the Cameroonian army tried it in Amazonia and it failed after 8 months. Now every Amazonian is a freedom fighter. You know, sometimes they think that by oppressing people, by killing people, somehow they will scare you into submission. Not knowing that they are grooming and breathing hardened freedom fighters that despise the zoo with every sin of their body. That's what they don't understand it. Look at Imo State. Only because you killed the council. Only because someone killed. Look at Imo State. Imagine when you kill the top leadership of IPOB and then you get to us. Imagine what will happen. Even every living organism, including amoeba and then Euglena virus, single cell animals will perish. We are getting there very closely. And you are going to suffer. The soul will suffer. And all of you informants, let me warn you, if you know your mother, your uncle, your sister is an informant, please prepare for the prayer because they're going to die. If you are an PG, all these people, and you are pointing at saying the IPOB lives here, they live here, it's only a matter of time you're going to die. You will die. Because you are part and parcel of those pointing out freedom fighters to be killed by the enemy. Are you telling me that the people fought for nothing? That all our soldiers that perished in 67 and 70, that they all died for nothing? Is that what you're telling me? That today you're proudly working for the flag of it. Today, the border has been opened in the West. Oduduwa fighters have confronted the Sioux, they have opened their border in the West. Are you aware of that? Now, are you aware that the gallant Oduduwa fighters have opened the front in the West? All you need to gossip, come to Facebook, come to be writing junk, rubbish every day. When they came to my house to kill me on the 14th of September 2017, without doing anything wrong to the Sioux, I was fighting for my people. That's all. When they killed us at National High School, I thought, what did we do wrong? That's all. How did we offend anybody? Nothing. They were killing us. Now that God has sent his angels to come and protect the weak, now you have discovered where your pen is. So every day you're typing and writing rubbish, as if it has an effect or it will have any effect on us. Of course, you know it's going to have. It will never have any effect on us. Look at the people telling you, do not come and make sure you disobey this is at home order. By and the camera, don't obey it. The same people that in their own land they have Sharia. When all these police commissioners in River State, in Imo State, in Abia, in Enugu, when you people you Muslims were for Sharia in the north, then you got to stop you. But you're in our land. You're in our land. Telling us what to do. I said it before, and allow me to repeat. As soon as Biafra comes, at every entry point into Biafra, every seaport, every airport, every land crossing, there will be a DNA kit. We'll have a sample of Fulani Janjaweed DNA on one side. I will have a sample of Biafran DNA. We'll test everybody coming. If you test, if you have full allegiance with DNA inside you, send it back to the side because they are making them. You people make me sick. They don't understand that they are making us stronger. You don't look at the history of freedom fighting and making us stronger. Hitler killed 6 million Jews, thinking after killing them, somehow Jews will bow and submit. Today, Israel has the best army in the whole world. That's how human life is. I want to let the information understand something. Take your phone. Some of you have 3 or 4 phones. Take one of your phones. Tell that your phone, the mobile phone, you're holding in your right and left hand. I am going to use you to injure my body. You see, this body you're going to suffer. Start to rub your phone on a particular spot at the back of your arm or anywhere of the body. Keep rubbing it. Every day, keep rubbing it. You know, previously your skin used to be very soft. But as time goes on, you will find out that that place you've been rubbing all the time, putting pressure all the time, has acquired some measure of hardness. As human nature for you. And I want every Fulani Janjaweed to do this very, very simple experiment. Take any object, be rubbing it against your skin slowly. That's your skin that is very soft. After 3 or 4 days, you will notice that that part you've been rubbing all the time has developed a semblance of toughness. Even in nature do not capitulate. What makes you think that we are going to capitulate? Impossible. Maybe your father is a permanent secretary, or maybe a minister, or maybe a commissioner, or maybe eating for purpose or day for money. Maybe they get you a contract. All of you. Check that moon hawk. Nobody is stopping you from enjoying whatever you're enjoying with God. But allow those fighting for their freedom to fight for their freedom. You have no right to be. Allow me to be on the 31st. If you come outside, you will die. If you're a road transporter, if you're a transport worker or whatever, you know how people behave. They want to drive. Who can tell me what to do? I'm going to drive. That day will perish. On the 31st, you will perish. So that when you die and go to the world beyond, you will meet the likes of Ikonso and the living thing with her, dealing with that idiot right now. Do you understand? The era of our idiocy has come and gone. All that the era of the slave has finished. 2021. If you finish writing all your rubbish, on Monday you sit at home. On Monday you inside your house. Because there are places in our land where foolishness is in very high supply. Omaha is one of them. One of the most foolish places we have on this earth is Omaha, my so-called hometown. Very foolish people. That was the last headquarters of Biafra before Biafra fell. But they are very, very foolish. But on Monday, we're going to do the lesson on Monday. Let them come out, they're going to go to that market to go and open shop. I want anybody, any chairman of any market that is open, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra, any market you open, you will hear from us. Another idiotic place is Enugu, our own capital. Look at how foolish all Biafran capitals are. Enugu is another place. I don't know if half of them is born by Fulani. I have no idea. I'm warning all of you in Enugu. On the 31st, you sit at home. If you come outside, you will experience miracle. Every miracle you'll be waiting for all your life to see it. To import the land. Enugu is known for their stupidity and non-compliance. Omaha is known for their stupidity and non-compliance. And those are Catholic. If you attempt to come out in any of these places, anything that befalls you, you carry it on your own head. Because people are foolish. On the 12th of June, all of you will sit at home. to be a holiday. You will remember Yoruba man. You idiots, you will remember the Yoruba man was sitting at home. One man, in our own case, we lost 5 million people. And if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, it's buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have spiritualists and traitors with them. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after the other. You will see what will happen to you. Warri is Biafra land, they must join the lockdown. Asaba always complies. Asaba will comply. We carry their basket here. We are going to market. Can I change one again? I'll engage that the land will be children. From every Sharia state in the north. And that I'm just away. Once in a while, you see channels TV, they will write, we killed 10 Boko Haram today. Have you ever seen that before? Right, and say we've killed ISIS before. You people that cannot reason very well. What does that tell you about the relationship between these terrorist governments and ISIS in West Africa? But your brain will not go there with it. After all, they switch you black people. Or what do you know? Your brain cannot go there. I'm asking you, have you ever